Before we understand how to actually create a thumbnail, what is thumbnail? What is that thing we call thumbnail? A thumbnail is that graphical representation of your video. Simply represents your video. It is that picture that is seen as your video is recommended to your audience. Right before we explain to you what a thumbnail is, if you're a new YouTuber, please comment below. I'm a new YouTuber. Let's draw together. Give this video a thumbs up by liking the video. That way, the YouTube algorithm pushes it out to more audience. Subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so that whenever I upload a new video, you'd be notified. So let's dive into what a thumbnail is and how do I create my own thumbnail and how again do I apply it to my videos. So guys, let's go. That picture for me and what it is a thumbnail is should actually carry everything that is in your video, the summary of it. So in my thumbnails, you can see very busy thumbnails that I do that because looking at my thumbnail, you can tell what is in the video. It just tells you what I am trying to describe. Your thumbnail has to be specific, it has to be straight to the point. You can't be beating around the bush, but also you don't want to give out all the information so as the person can still go to the video and see what is in the video. So the thumbnail is what advertises your video. If you look at my earlier videos, in fact, when I started, I didn't even know what a thumbnail is. I was not doing anything thumbnail. I would just post the video like that, and then the YouTube to go and pick a picture or a place part of the video it likes and then just use it like that. But this video is going to describe to you step by step way in which I create my thumbnail. People do their thumbnail differently, but I create my thumbnail differently. So please, let's dive into the tutorial of how I prepare and create my thumbnail and how I apply it to my video. I took a screenshot of the video that I am going to create a thumbnail. I took several screenshots to see which one best suits the video. And then this one that I'm putting three fingers up and I'm saying three hacks. So I go to this, I click on edit from my own iPhone photo app. Then I crop out the picture and then click on done. After clicking on done, the picture is out. I exit my photos app, then I go to my InShot. I click on InShot. It's InShot I use in creating my thumbnail. I click on the photo part, and then there's photo, there's collage. So I click on photos. Then there's the option for new. I click on new, and then I go to pick that picture that I had already cropped out. Then here I went for stickers first. Under all these options, I click on stickers first. Then there's an option where I pick this, I click on the second one from my right, and then already what I want is here is short. If not, if it's not here, I'll click on the plus sign to go to my gallery to go and pick any image from there. I would have downloaded what I want. So after clicking, I just drop it first. Before adjusting, you choose what you want to write on your video. It should be like a paraphrase of what your video title is, because your video title might be too long to fit into your screen. So you just say something that tells you the video title without having it be that long. So I do this, then I go and start adjusting. First, I want to start reducing the size because you can't have them in the sizes they come. There's an option to reduce. So you drag it in. I put the shot on one side of the screen. I keep adjusting. You want to just keep doing all the adjustments just so that you have a very good representation at the end of the day. Not when some things are climbing on themselves, others are just hanging anyhow. You just want to give it a good look, because remember, it is this thumbnail that sells your video. It just depicts the very idea of what your video is trying to say. Then I click on, I just type something else. No, before the typing, I still keep adjusting because there's an option of actually editing your write-up. You can edit the color of your text. Then you come to text, you click on all these colors, all these options are available. I mostly go with red, and then after clicking on the color I want, I still would want to adjust. I just keep adjusting and then having the shot, because when you're working on one, the other one will not show. Like short is not showing, it doesn't mean short is no longer this short logo is no longer there. It just means that that is not the one I'm working on, so it might not just show. But once it shows and it's climbing on themselves, you can always adjust and you can always edit what you are doing. When you click on it, you see like a pencil sign on the up right of what you're doing. That's where the edit option is. Then you edit. So here again, I type 0 to 1k subscription, because of course that if you get um your shots very well, it gives you subscription in a very short period of time, just like I mentioned in this video that I'm creating thumbnail for, and in one other video that I did. So I just do this, but I've used too much red, so I think I want to change the color of this 0 to 1k to maybe say green. Then I click on that on edit at the top right, that looks like a pen. I click on edit. Then you see this is text. I click, maybe let's choose maybe green, a mild color of green, not a very shouty one, so that it just looks mild. And then it just tells me, because in my background already I have green in the background. So after having it like this already, this is looking bigger than the title of the video. So I want to reduce it and increase the title. Let the title be bolder than this one that is just a side information. So I reduce this one very well, so that this is not the first thing they see. They see the title, then they want to see the other things. The title is already captivating on its own, like 3 hacks of posting shorts. Then I go again to my stickers and pick from my image. I always use YouTube logo, then I save. After saving, I've created this thumbnail. Then I go now to apply it to that video. I click on my YouTube Studio app, then I allow it to load. Now, this is my profile on my YouTube app. It will show. Now, fortunately, this is that video, 3 hacks in posting shorts. Click on the video. Then you see that pen sign again at the middle of the screen. Click on it. Then it gives you the option to edit video. Now, by the top left of the screen, that place there near the thumbnail, you click it. You see custom thumbnail. You tap on this because YouTube will choose for you. So you click the one that you just did. Now, this is a thumbnail we just created. So then you click on select to select this thumbnail. Then you now click on save to save the thumbnail to the video. Now, this thumbnail is automatically saved to this video right now. So there's, you can see edit saved. So you go back to your YouTube app to check. Now the video was the last thing I was playing, so I come down, I go to click on videos again. You can now see that the thumbnail is already applied to the video. So as you click on the video, the thumbnail tells you what the video is about. You click on the video, it begins to play. But there's an option, you can also come back and edit again. You can edit it right from InShot. So long as you've not deleted the other one, you click on edit, and then this is the option where you can pick a different, you can choose a different kind of thumbnail for your video that already has a thumbnail. You can decide to change it. So I want to make this right up, put something behind like yellow. This now, you can now see that this one is bringing the text out more. And I'm picking that these options, all these options are under text. So you pick what you want. I prefer the black background and I want the writing white, because white against black, anybody can just see it, even if the person has bad sight. And then I want to give it border, a border color that is not so white. Then now if you click select border and it's no longer text, it's a border around the text is changing, not the text itself. I choose a red border, of course, red, black, and white. It has a way of showing itself. Then I click on that mark sign to accept it. But for glow and all, for glow, it will only show if there's no black background behind the text. It will show, but since there's a black background, it will not show. But if you click on label, do you want the background thick? Do you want it light? Do you want to just circle without the black behind? But I prefer the black behind. And then I choose the shape I want. After choosing it, I click on mark. Here you can change your font style, even with the AAA. Where you see AA, you can change your font style there. You can decide to add by clicking on that edit again, and then you begin to adjust it. You bring the shots down a bit. Of course, I am a fan of YouTube logo, but I want to reduce it with this one. But the 0 to 1k, I left it at that. But you can choose to do whatever you want to do with yours. I adjusted for shorts because, of course, I'm talking about shorts. The 0 to 1k is somewhere there visible. Then I pick my YouTube logo, I bring it to the other side, and then I reduce the size. Let YouTube just be there somewhere around along the line. Then I put it to that place. Then I click on that upper arrow of the upper right of the screen going up, and then I save this picture. After saving it, what I do for my thumbnail most times is I come to my photo app. Now it is saved on your photos again. I come to my photo. This is the thumbnail I just saved. You click on it. Then I edit with my own photo app. Edit is on the right, upper right of part of the screen. I edit by bringing out more of the colors into it. This edit I think is peculiar to iPhone. Then I pick one of them. I pick Vivid. I mostly prefer Vivid because it brings a bright coloration out, and then I reduce it a little bit so that it doesn't look too bright. Then I reduce or increase exposure depending on what you want. This one is just on your based on personal discretion. What you want might not be what somebody else wants, so you pick what you want. You increase the sharpness a little bit so that it's not too sharp, and then I think at this point I just clicked on done. And then this is the edit. This one is looking brighter than the one I brought from InShot. Then I can go back to my YouTube studio and go and apply it yet again to that video. So I click on the video again and then click on that pen sign, and it gives me the option to edit my video. And then I click on the right side of the screen, the upper part, sorry, the upper left, and then change. You see the option of change. Then I click on the one I just did now. You can see that that one has a black background behind it. I click on save, and then it is now automatically saved to that video. So it has displaced the first one I put. I can change as many times as I want. Then of course I go back to my YouTube app again to check if this have been applied. Then I view channel, click on view channel and click on video. See the option of videos there. This is the first video. You can see that the one I just uploaded is what I now have on my video. So of course you can switch, and this is what sells your video, and then your video is now playing the thumbnail, carrying the thumbnail. This is how you've seen the tutorial of how I create my thumbnail, how I apply it to my videos. So I implore you to follow it step by step, and then again, like this video, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so that whenever I upload a new video, you'd be notified. Cheers and have a nice day. I love you all. Mwah.